Must be my new knickers.
They were a little uncomfortable, so yeah.
I'll be a wedgie. I had to go all the way to Scotland to meet another hoser, eh? We ran into each other, and I think we were instant friends. I think
Yeah,
would be a good way to say it. And we were contemplating what we could do for you tonight in terms of a song. And we both had the same idea for the same song at the same time, which is a beautiful thing. And we want to tell you about the most famous Canadian band that you've never heard of. And if you've heard of them, go ahead and cheer, because we will be thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that actually seriously, as the biggest Canadian band you've never heard of, and that is the Tragically Hip.
Yes.
It's almost a patriotic duty, if you are a Canadian, that you must love the Tragically Hip. Wonderful band that were birthed in the mid-'80s and thrived through the '80s and '90s and 2000s, but never managed to make a dent outside of Canada. So very few people outside of Canada know much about them, but apparently a few here do, and we're thrilled about that. And their lead singer and songwriter and lyricist, Gord Downie, was a poet on a caliber akin to Bob Dylan, and he wrote songs with beautiful images of Canada that provoked an entire nation to fall in love with its land. And he was also a passionate advocate for environmental causes, and also reconciliation with our First Nations peoples. And we are grateful to him for that. And sadly, in 2015, Gord was diagnosed with brain cancer. And in 2016, the Tragically Hip conducted their truncated farewell tour. And unlike many other bands' farewell tours, where there's a reunion tour years later and another reunion tour and another reunion tour, we all across Canada knew that this really was a farewell tour, and that Gord and the band would never be playing again. And the last song that they played on that tour in their hometown of Kingston, Ontario, was a song called Ahead by a Century. Yeah.
First thing we climb a tree, or maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts, illusions of someday, dressed in a golden light, no dress rehearsal, this is our life. That's when the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream with revenge and doubt. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. Stare at this rolling shroud, and then the day began. I tilted your cloud, you tilted my hand. Rain falls in real time, rain fell through the night, no dress rehearsal, and this is our life. That's when the hornet stung me, and I had ahead by a century. You are 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 ahead by a century. And this important news getting me down.